Hello, fellow travelers, and welcome to Coach's Corner on My Radar. I'm your coach, Kimberly, and this is where we discuss various spiritually focused resources that are currently on my radar to help you decide whether to invest your time, energy, and money. Let's go. Currently on my radar is On the Nature of Personal Reality, channeled by Jane Roberts. So I say channeled because Jane, the author, is a medium, and she basically channels a non-physical entity that supposedly lived, I don't know, hundreds of years ago, named Seth. So Seth comes through Jane, the medium, and tells her things. Got it? Okay. This book came to me, one, as a recommendation from my prayer partner, Sharon, who happens to be a medium, and two, as a recommendation as like a book that every serious spiritual teacher should know and understand, right? So part of the canon of New Thought, modern spirituality. So with those two very strong recommendations, I thought, okay, let's do this. At its core, this book explores the idea that we're all super powerful creators. It explores this idea that you create your own reality. And it talks about how like our inner thoughts, our emotions, our actions are actually creating the reality we live and experience each and every day. So, you will love this book if, honestly, I'm not even sure. I think you will love this book if you have a strong interest in channeling or mediumship. You will love this book if you're interested in kind of the foundations of modern spiritual thought. You will love this book if you have a very strong interest in the idea that you are a creator or a co-creator of your own experience. And you have incredible patience, and you don't require books to follow a linear, logical line, right? Then you might love this book. For me, in case you couldn't tell, I hated it. Sorry. And that really surprised me because I wanted to love it, especially because I know how influential and important this book has been to modern spirituality. But I hated it. I know there are so many beautiful lessons in this book. And at the time it was written, it was considered revolutionary. I mean, it took the world by storm among people who were interested in such things. But for me, there were far too many barriers to access. And what I mean by that is Jane's husband constantly interrupted the flow of the dialogue between Jane, and it wasn't really a dialogue, the flow of information that Jane channeled from Seth, constantly mansplaining, interrupting, giving the time check, telling us what Jane ate for dinner, how many drinks she had, which was kind of strange, that she was smoking a cigarette, how she slept the night before. I mean, who cares? At least that's how I felt. Maybe as like, I don't know, maybe all that was important is like scientific documentation, but it really lost me. Um, it- and I found the way he talked about Jane and communicated with Seth to be really, I don't know, a little belittling. Like almost like Rob was the star of the book when really Rob was just taking dictation. Rob was the secretary, but he made himself so important. I couldn't take it. The audiobook is more than 20 hours long. I've still got 9.5 hours left, and usually my OCD would not let me not finish something I'd started. But this one got me, y'all. I'm done. I cannot even. I can't. This broke me. Even Sharon, who said she loved the book in the early 80s when she first read it, even Sharon admitted she couldn't read it again. So, what am I going to do with my copy? It's going in the Goodwill bin. I literally can't get away from this book fast enough. It's a hard no for me. But for you, if you have any interest in this topic at all, I would ask your AI assistant to give you a summary of it and then call it a day. That's what I would do. So there you have it. On the Nature of Personal Reality, the Seth material by Jane Roberts. That's what's on my radar. Thank you for walking with me today.